Press, 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 press Cardi. No more press needed, because if you can tell that a scandalous tape involving Cardi, Offset, or money would surface, bets would have been on Offset. Everyone knows he's been all over Hollywood, charming every willing lady allegedly. However, it turns out Cardi's been playing her own game, sneaking around on the low. Just when it seemed she covered her tracks, rapper Bia drops a bomb with a claim to a risque tape of Cardi. Now, Offset's main squeeze, Jade, is basking in the drama, as insiders reveal she's been mocking Cardi even more. And guess what? Jade's practically pleading with Bia to release the tape, thinking it'll make Offset ditch Cardi and run back to her arms. Sit tight, y'all, because this roller coaster is just getting started. In a twist no one saw coming, it's not Offset caught in the cheating headlights this time. Allegedly, it's CIB now. Offset has circled back to his former flame, Jade, throwing their marriage into a tailspin. Remember that viral mess on social media last year? Yeah, that was just the beginning. Offset was acting like Cardi's arch nemesis, letting Jade humiliate her online. For those scratching their heads over Jade, here's what you need to know. She's the bartender who got cozy with Offset back in 2018, right after Cardi gave birth to their daughter Culture. Cardi was livid when she found out, and things got so heated she ended up hiring Muscle to handle Jade and her sister, which nearly landed her behind bars. She dodged a bullet, pleading guilty to third-degree assault and reckless endangerment, walking away with just 15 days of community service on September 15, 2022. Now, Offset's back with Jade after Cardi risked it all trying to keep him loyal. Talk about a twisted love game. Cardi B and Offset might look like Hollywood's ultimate power couple, but don't let the gits fool you. They've ridden a relentless roller coaster of emotions, with more breakups and makeups than anyone can count. Offset's repeated infidelities and public embarrassments are probably why Cardi tried so hard to keep their early relationship under wraps. Initially, she even kept their marriage a secret, likely fearing Offset's antics would only bring her shame. But when TMZ outed their private wedding, Cardi spilled the beans. She said, "There are moments I want just for me. Getting married was one. It was fresh, we were figuring things out, but didn't want to lose what we had. One September morning, we just did it. No fuss, just us and my cousin. No dress, no makeup, no ring." Despite all the chaos and heartache, Cardi stood by her man through 6 turbulent years, always in his corner, even as fans urged her to cut ties and move on. It's clear she's been the glue holding them together, often feeling more invested than he seemed, even hinting at marriage before he took the hint, broadcasting her wishes on live TV.
Marry me.
You want to get married?
You know, I'm a woman. Every woman I think wants to get married and want to have children.
It's early though.
I ain't never too early to get married now. You know, if you want to propose to me, you can.
It's like she was putting in all that effort, and people were just wondering if it was even worth it, you know? It seems like one of those situations where you can't help but wonder why she's sticking around when she could do way better and deserves better. But a couple of months after they got married, she admitted that Offset had cheated on her while they were dating. She defended him, saying, "Everybody is coming down my neck. Like, why are you not leaving him? I'm rich, and I know I'm talented. I know I could get any man I want, but I want to work out my issues with my man, and I don't gotta explain why. This is my life. I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to decide on my decision. It's not right what he did, but people don't know what I did because I ain't no angel." But unfortunately, it wasn't long after that they found themselves embroiled in yet another cheating scandal. Offset was caught trying to organize a threesome with rapper Cuban Doll and her friend. He was like, "I want you and Cuban. Can you make that happen? I go to New Orleans tomorrow. I'll fly her there, say on Saturday." But what made it even worse was that Cardi was pregnant with their first daughter, Culture. Cheating on your wife is bad, but cheating on your pregnant wife carrying your child, that is some nasty business. But that wasn't the last time he cheated. He kept on cheating even after she gave birth. In December 2018, a few months after Culture was born, Cardi announced she was leaving Offset.
Things just haven't been working out between us for a long time, and it's nobody's fault. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore.
She tried to handle it calmly, steering clear of the scandal that a celebrity divorce, especially one marinated in cheating, would bring. She wanted to settle things quietly, but Offset's side piece didn't get the memo to keep a lid on it. She jumped onto social media and spilled all the tea, revealing that Cardi was leaving because she'd been caught up in an affair with Offset.
I messed with Offset since he's had his baby. I didn't know how serious this marriage was. You know, I kind of read or kind of see things, but I haven't it took until today to actually get into this. seeing everything. You know, a lot of girls would just deal with this situation and just be like, yo, like, I took Cardi B's name, or I'm the reason that they're getting a divorce or anything. Like, I feel ashamed.
Talk about dumb. But then Offset started acting up to dodge taking responsibility for his actions. He blamed Cardi's fans for pushing her towards divorce, even though he was the one who couldn't keep it in his pants. He tweeted, "I'll won," but just a couple of days later, he followed up with, "F y'all, I miss Cardi." He was also making videos, openly declaring that he wanted her back.
I got one birthday wish, and that's to get my wife back, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a lot of things right now, a lot of things in the media. I want to apologize to you, Cardi. You know, I embarrassed you. I made you look crazy. The only things I ain't had no business, I was partaking in activity that I shouldn't have taken in. And I apologize, you know what I'm saying? Breaking your heart, breaking our promise, breaking God's promise, and being a selfish, messed up husband, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a better person. I want to get this off my shoulders, I want to get this off my back. I apologize to you, Cardi. I love you and culture. I wanted to spend Christmas with you.
Well, when that didn't work, he decided to go over and beyond. So he interrupted her rolling loud performance to beg her to take him back in front of the crowd. Yeah, it was definitely giving manipulation and shade because he forced her hand. She could either accept his apology or make a scene on stage, which she had been trying to avoid from the start. But it turns out there was more drama behind the scenes. Offset's daddy called Cardi out for filing for divorce instead of just letting him cheat in peace, saying exactly, "Social media is a powerful tool, but certainly no place for family situations." However, our youth, specifically my son's wife, doesn't understand that. She seems to want to take everything to social media without regard to the devastation it has on others, past, present, and future, or specifically what it does to the other children. My son is not innocent, and he has done his share of dirt, but the whole scenario is a never-ending drama session. He continued, "It's tick for tack, mudslinging, a situation fueled by jealousy, envy, insecurities, psychological issues, drugs, etc. Like most young adults, he doesn't always do what he's advised to do. But we're talking about a 25-year-old with an unlimited supply of money, women chasing him, people at his disposal, etc. couple that with a half-vetted female that thrives off of social media attention and is on the same financial level as or above him, and it's a recipe for disaster." But of course, Cardi eventually came out to defend Offset, saying, "Well, if people are talking about it and keep asking me how I feel about the situation, why not let them know? Right or wrong, no, it's not right for a man to cheat. But what do you want me to do? Go sleep with another man, start all over again and get cheated on again? This stuff happens to everyone. And it could be you too. People handle their relationships differently. So yo, Cardi was like the patron saint of long suffering cause Offset put her through it. But it turned out that the reason she stayed so long was that she was allegedly having her own little sneaky links on the side. We found out last year when Offset came out to announce that Cardi had cheated on him, saying, "My wife slept with another man on me, gang. All men know how I come." Type is, he got dragged for it, of course, because it's very hypocritical of him. He had been cheating on Cardi for years, but somehow had the audacity to complain when she did the same thing. Oh, you definitely could dish it out, but you just can't take it, which is the story of most cheating men. They fixed their issues, though, after that. And it just didn't last very long because then Cardi said, "You know, when you just outgrow relationships. I'm tired of protecting people's feelings. I got to put myself first." But then Cardi came out to reveal that she and Offset had been separated for a while.
Getting clues from me for my life. I mean, I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or from my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to I'm not afraid, I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign.
She kind of sounded like she had dealt with the situation and made her peace about it. But the next thing we knew, she was coming from him hard on social media. She tweeted, "Offset, you a weak man and trust me, I'ma take it there. Emphas will try you when you're at your lowest, in your most vulnerable time. You're out here feeling yourself, but trust me, the tables turn." She was so upset that she went live to put him on blast and had some heavy words for Offset, calling him everything but a child of God.
Cause you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play it in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again until be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident.
Cardi went from 0 to 100 real quick, and here's why. Offset threw himself a big 30-second birthday bash, and guess who wasn't on the VIP list? Yup, his own wife wasn't invited, but the party was lit, packed with a whole lot of drama, including Jade being there. That's why Cardi lost it and went off on Offset. Honestly, who could blame her? Anyone in her shoes would have been furious and hurt. I mean, Cardi caught a case and almost went to jail because Offset was messing with Jade. And out of all the women in LA, he just had to circle back to her. Yeah, it was definitely giving spite, pettiness, and disrespect to Cardi B and the whole relationship. Now, Jade trying to deny being at the party, saying, "I was out eating at a public restaurant. I was not at a weak-ass party. Now leave me the F alone." But many people didn't believe her at all because the supposed restaurant she was at matched the vibe of Offset's party. Now, word on the streets is that Jade was straight up mocking Cardi, bragging about taking Cardi's man, and saying she could take any man she wanted. But insiders claim Jade pressured Offset to make their relationship official and go public on social media because she was determined to get her lick back at Cardi for setting her up to get dragged. As it turns out, Jade is completely team Bia in this ongoing beef that Bia and Cardi B are allegedly involved in. Bia and Cardi have been tussling for a while now, and Bia threatened to leak Cardi's adult tape, which somehow makes Jade happy because the streets are saying that Offset is back with her. When Cardi beat Bia, she probably didn't expect all this chaos. But let's keep it real, Cardi wasn't just being petty out of nowhere. Bia had been sneak dissing Cardi for years, throwing shade left and right, just adding on some attention. But the crazy thing is, Bia actually used to praise CI and talked about how much she wanted to link up and do a song together. For example, she'd say stuff like, "I respect the starters, not the hipsters." Hella congrats to Cardi B breaking barriers for the girls. If you're not inspired, you're not paying attention. You can at least be a fan of someone's work ethic, growth, and contributions. And I've been writing for 10 years. What she accomplished is not easy. And I want to do some Spanish rap hits with Cardi. We will eat. But for some reason, she suddenly switched up on Cardi. She deleted those old tweets where she praised Cardi and started claiming that she didn't know her.
Okay, keep it 100. Sweetie, I didn't switch up on anybody because I don't know Cardi in real life. I've never met Cardi. We've never had a conversation. Like, I don't have no issues with her. It's all love, but I don't know her. Like, so y'all do too much on this app. I don't know her in real life. We don't know each other.
Shout out to her.
We don't know them. Ask me about somebody I know. Ask me about somebody I've met in real life, not online.
It's giving Stan vibes. Well, things took a turn after that because Bia started throwing shade at Cardi, accusing her of stealing her vibe and copying her style. When Cardi dropped her single, Like What?, Bia accused her of biting her song, I'm That P. Even though they both sampled Missy Elliott's She's a B, Bia threw shade and subtweeted saying, "Said I wasn't really her." Then they imitated. She also shaded Cardi when Cardi dropped her song Enough, and fans were talking about how it's similar to Bia's song Fall Back. Bia tweeted, "It's getting weird. Ask and you shall receive." But at this point, Cardi had gotten tired of ignoring her, so she went live to address the situation.
So let me tell you something, right? You know, I always drop receipts, but I feel like I'm at the point that I feel like I don't gotta be dropping receipts. I don't gotta keep like proving myself or like trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying? Especially to these. But y'all getting me this close to dropping receipts on my projects and everything. Cause y'all getting a lot of nerves. And on top of that, not only that, but drop these conversations that I have with you. Cause honest truth, them conversations is embarrassing. You I'm f***ing crazy if I drop these conversations. Stop testing me. Stop trying me. You got my number. Stop doing internet. Cause once I start doing internet, it's not gonna be funny. You're gonna be crazy. Oh my mama. Cause there's a side of me that be like, you know what? I can't take the bait. But then there's another side of me that be like, you must think I'm. And I'm tired of that. Y'all gonna make me drop receipts. Y'all gonna Bel Air official, yeah, he is messy. Y'all gonna make me drop receipts in these conversations. And the conversations are embarrassing. Embarrassing. Stop playing with me. I don't bother you sub you, I don't talk about you. I don't you bitches. Stop me.
Well, then Bia decided to be petty, and she mocked Cardi for crying over Offset cheating on her. Get in the boat. Everybody get in the boat. Okay, but if you're connecting the dots, you will know that she was referring to the Offset and Jade drama that happened last year.
I can talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face, over and over and over and over and over again, and she'll be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident, and I've really been sparing you. I've really been sparing you. You've been feeling yourself, nigga, because of your album and and you really been doing me dirty after so fucking years that I'm up your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take it seriously. And I'm so tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it.
So, when Bia brought Cardi's marriage into it, we knew it was game over. Cardi was going to clap back hard. But if there's one thing that sets Cardi off, it's folks bringing up her marriage or her husband during arguments. We expected her to hit back, and she didn't disappoint. She hopped on a remix of Wow with Glorilla and Meg the Stallion, and she tore Bia apart. She said, "Get some of my teachers since you want to sub me." She did what? Had no idea. Thought she was on the spy hope. She talks like that when I see her. Be please, don't nobody want to be her. Sheep looking at O, weaving at O, great value me looking at O. Girl these chairs, better delete every tweet looking at O. Well, Bia clearly got the shade and she tweeted, "Bitches is whack, bitches is trash. I should hang asterisk shares right over my knee. That's why I be putting my belt to they behind, right? Bia, you know Cardi ate." But turns out, this beef's way deeper than be clowning Cardi for crying over Offset. Cardi spilled the tea that Bia tried to wreck her marriage. Whoa, she got receipts of Cardi cheating on Offset. According to Cardi, Bia says she got Cardi's naughty tape with another man, and that's what flipped Offset last year. Well, turns out, Offset made that post about Cardi cheating because Bia threatened to drop the naughty tape, and he wanted to save face, not looking blindsided, so he spilled the tea himself to save himself from humiliation. And guess what? Bia has been showing that tape around the industry, even to folks who know Offset and Cardi. That's how Offset found out in the first place.
Some girl from Atlanta, she's me and Offset's friend. She's me and Offset's friend, and she hit somebody up from my team, like, yo. She hit somebody up from my team, like, yo, there's this rumor going around that there's like a tape of Cardi, like a tape of Cardi. And I was like, me? Impossible. Impossible. There's none. I told him, like, it's like a tape of me. I'll pay somebody $1 million cash. I wouldn't even wire it. I'll cash it. Don't even send it to my phone. Don't send it to my phone. Put it on social media. Put it out. Put it out. Because I know me. Y'all know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. So then I'm like, fuck that. I want to talk. I hit up the girl myself. I'm like, yo, where's this rumor coming from? And it's like, yeah, it's coming from Shorty. It's coming from her. And it's like, huh? So I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, she showed the video to this producer that he's very close to Offset. Like, they're like this. And that she showed it to another rapper. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So I called the producer, but he talked to Offset, and he told Offset, I ain't seen the video, but Shorty's saying that she got some shit. And if your girl, like, reply back, like to whatever the put out, she's gonna post the video or some shit like that. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I called the rapper too, and the rapper is like, I ain't never heard nothing. So I'm like, you know what?
All this drama is crazy and off the charts. A report says Bia is planning to drop the video with a diss track aimed at Cardi, and it looks like she's standing firm on her business. Offset is taking it hard, threatening to divorce Cardi if that video leaks. He's mad and embarrassed about his wife getting caught up like that, and he's definitely not going to let Cardi forget it. But there's someone who is enjoying all of this, and it's Jade. According to an insider, Jade allegedly wants Bia to drop the tape because she's convinced it will make Offset run to her arms and leave Cardi in the dust. The situation is insane, but there's a lot of buzz around it. And the fans have been saying, JP must be great cause Offset can't leave that lady alone. Oh my gosh, that's why Cardi's breaking down. You sent those men to beat those girls up over and into that, and you're still with the same girl. Wait, so Jade is the same lady Cardi got in legal trouble over? Yeah dude, that's disrespectful as hell, and trying to drop another woman's naughty tape is peak jealousy and peak hater stuff. I don't give a f. Cardi has not done enough to warrant that from anyone, on some issues that she started and some stuff that Cardi dropped receipts to squash. What the f? B has been at this too long to be pulling all of that. The situation is crazy, and I gotta know what you all feel about this. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and then check out this next video.